Good Wednesday morning. It is December 6th at 7 a.m. It's a beautiful start to the day. We are live at Mark Anthony's Gifts and Spa, a little bit of everything right here in the heart of Kirkwood. If you want to come by, there are so many people that walk and run in the morning. I love the ones that run with their miner's lights. The dogs love coming by. Come by, wave at the window. We want to make this a thing going into 2024, where if you can, that you stop by. I definitely want you to come on Friday for our big celebration. Can you believe that yesterday was our 200th show? This is 201. And thank you to Carrie Samuelson for letting us know, because our 100th show came and gone too quick. Now we're celebrating with you. I cannot believe how many people are coming on Friday morning. Many of you getting a chance to see Christopher's in Kirkwood for the very first time, which blows my mind that you've never experienced this store, because it's beautiful. It's just stunning all year long, but especially when it comes to Christmas. You've been all enjoying the background that we've had in our Friday morning shows. Well, we're going to be there with you celebrating. We're going to have music, food. We're going to hope to have some hot cocoa. We have goodie bags for the first 23 people that show up. And I don't mean just a few little things in it. These are big time goodie bags. So you'll definitely want to be one of the very first people that gets there. We're going to have some celebrations of past guests and just really soak in the vision and the passion and what we want to do together to change the world. More kindness is what we need, right? So good morning to you. Let me know, how are things going with your Christmas decorating? How are things going with your shopping? Woo, I'm so far behind and I feel like I'm just running this race, but it'll start to slow down. Here's one thing I do want to know. How many of you have stockings hung by the chimney with care, right? How many of you right there at the mantle, do you have something in your stocking today? You should, because it's St. Nicholas Day. So how many of you celebrate that? So, you look back at the tradition of St. Nicholas of Myra, and how he would come and show up and was very generous. That's what he was known for, very generous and giving gifts. But he did the same. Those good he would give, you know, they actually used to talk about a chocolate gold coin. So it was that, and it was a lot of other things that we have taken it into the tradition of, like oranges and apples that are in your stockings. But the coin, my husband always puts a quarter in my stocking. And he's like, that's where it comes from. It's the chocolate gold coin. However, those that were bad, there was lumps of coal and things like that. So if a kid ever gets a lump of coal in their stocking, then they know, oh, you got a couple weeks to write things because Santa's coming. This is just like a little precursor to what's going to happen around the holidays. So let me know, do you celebrate St. Nicholas Day? Is it a first for you? Maybe you just had a new baby and it's a little tradition you're going to start with the kids. I'd like to know. We're also going to talk today. Our theme is candles. Someone told me when I do my life coaching class on Thursday nights, I said, Monica, I think you have an addiction to candles. Okay, that's a good addiction to have, though. We have tons. We want to be the light for everybody in the world, right? So you light them, great smells. And yes, when they go down, you got to have another one. Just constantly. I have candles all over the house. And Mark is like the king of candles. He talks about the blending of the smells and the scents. Instead of just, oh, I'm in love with this particular one and that's the only one that you do. No, he blends a lot. And then you're like, what is it that I'm smelling? Oh, it's all these things together. So the candles of the season and cocktails. I really want to know, what do you love to make that's a memory for you? And maybe you can give us some recipes. Post the recipes for us. Tell us if there's a particular drink that you just love to make. Maybe you're the mixologist in your family that you love to make around the holidays. And I don't mean just opening a bottle of wine or having some beer or maybe a little bit of bourbon or whatever. I mean your true mixologist, because that's what really blows me away. And it's fun to see over the last, I'd say 5 to 10 years, especially the last 5, all the mixologists that restaurants hire. I'd say a little bit before COVID, and then during the time when everything started to open back up, you see the things that they're using and recipes that I was like, egg whites. That was my biggest thing. When I looked at it, I was like, does this say egg whites are in my drink? So how many of you get really, really creative with your drinks? So the cocktails of the season, the candles of the season, and then we're going to mix different things in. Let me give you the news you can use. Your forecast for today. A little chilly. I've got my hoodie on. They were complimenting it, by the way. We'll see what Mark thinks of it. This is from Lifetime, where I work out. I was freezing the other day, so I just grabbed it really quick. But yes, it is going to be a little chilly. So make sure you grab something, a hoodie, a quarter zip, a zip, something as you're heading out, because the high today is only in the upper 40s to maybe low 50s. However, you're going to really enjoy this. Thursday and Friday, we're talking about sunshine and now even higher. Tomorrow's high 65. It was going to be like around 61, 62. Now meteorologists are saying 65. I listened to KMOX coming in, by the way. It's usually where I get my forecast from, so you can trust them. Same thing, 60s on Friday. But then we've got rain moving in, so be aware, weather aware on Friday that you will probably have some storms and it's going to start dropping down. In fact, on Sunday, it's going to be cold again, like today, in the 40s. And it looks like we're in the 40s for next week. So there's your forecast. I also am going to take a break and I want to know, I'll see if Mark had a chance to watch. I'm blocked, unfortunately, because we have, what does he have? Direct or Uverse or not Uverse. Like it's one of those streams, but it's with like AT&T. And right now, NBC, Peacock, and Tegna are in their talks. So everybody's blocked. I couldn't watch The Voice. I'm having to watch it the next day. So I'm going to give you, if all of you were blocked, what happened on The Voice last night and who are the 9 that made it through for the lives next week. Is Ruby in there? I will let you know. And Mark Coulter will join me. He'll be in the stool, not the blue chair, in the stool when we return. Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment or online envitahealthandwellness.com. Welcome back. We are at Mark Anthony's Gifts and Spa. And you see what it says on the bottom? He and I align in our mission so much. Be kind, but he also talks about gifting kindly. Here he is. Hello. You know him. You love him. Hopefully you've been seeing him with us. Is it this way? Yes. Mark Coulter, the owner of Mark Anthony's and Christopher's. I'm excited about talking about the one today. People think I have an addiction to candles.
Well, I do as well, so it's okay.
It's
the best addiction ever.
Yes.
You know? Just you got to remember to blow it out. The only bad part of the addiction is if you don't blow it out, there could be an issue.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. Our smoke alarm went off the other day. And it was so piercing loud. But it's a good thing. I'm glad to know that it was working.
Yes.
We were there, but one of the candles that I had, I guess it was burned down too much and it kept going. And so that's the whole dangerous aspect of it, right? I'm sure there's firemen watching right now going, Monica, it was in our bathroom. And then you could see it was black around the top. So it was so hot and it was burning down. And I didn't know that it was at the end. And so the dogs are like, what's going on, Mom? Yeah, that's not a good thing. So please blow out the candles when you're leaving and be careful with how hot they are.
I think one maybe thing we can start with is candle safety and guidelines. Okay.
Yep.
Really, there's only 3 main candle guidelines, rules, and whatnot. Number 1, obviously, when you're done, make sure it's burned out. First and foremost, whenever you get a candle, usually your higher end ones, you do not need to do this, I say, but they recommend is cutting the wick 1/4 of the way. So always, if it's a long wick, cut that to like 1/4, half inch.
Every time?
Every time. Always keep the wick clean.
This is my problem. I see all the little black. Yeah, and it just sits there, and I light it again.
And what I actually do, I just use my fingers and I just pull the wick and it just pulls off all that debris. But then you have the black stuff.
I've done that.
And I just wash it off.
Otherwise, trim.
And we have trimmers here.
Oh.
Trimmers at Christopher's. Trimmers everywhere, just like the trees.
Trim.
So trim the candle. Make sure to burn it out. But then if you're actually like blowing out a candle, you can blow it out, or you can always use the lid, unless if it's a wood lid.
Education.
So just if it comes with a lid, you can just put it over it and
you're just snuffing it out.
Yep.
Okay, but let me ask. So I was always wanting to know if it was just a buying tactic or if we really should use those. I'm talking about the little. What do you call those things? What is it? I just said it was.
The trimmer.
That's the trimmer. But, is there a snuffer on it also?
Yeah.
It does both?
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, so a combo, yes. So you actually.
Oh, so this would be to trim it. And then snuff it?
Snuff it.
Oh, dual. It's kind of like how when I personal train, I like compound, putting everything together.
How neat.
Didn't know that. So why do we do that? Oh, look, he's laughing. Come in here. Show your face. This is Michael, by the way.
Here's Michael.
Michael's like, yes.
Hello.
This is what it does. Okay, laugh go. We're laughing.
Laugh go, yes.
Wick trimmer and snuffer. Why do we snuff candles? Do you know?
I think you definitely make sure it is burnt out. It is not burning longer. And it's kind of the smoke You still get the smoke though, but
That's what
all
I
depending on how they are. Some are like a more of a dome. It'll
That's
keep
what I
it
have, like a little bell.
encapsulate that smoke. Where the lid just literally it puts it out and the smoke stays within the vessel, and it doesn't have all. You shouldn't really have.
I have a
smoke or
couple in the
anything.
house, and I always forget to use them. How many of you use those? Good morning, by the way, Sean and Bill, Michelle. Yes, today's did St. Nicholas come for you?
He comes every day and always something new. No,
Wow.
No, no.
But here's the thing: St. Nicholas, if he didn't come for your kids, when your kids come home from school, you can say St. Nicholas didn't set his alarm today, and he had to run around a little bit later.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, he might still come. He did come for my husband. I don't know that he knows that. He needs to look at his stocking. So yes, by the way, everybody, it is December 6th. Now, in some countries, St. Nicholas is actually celebrated on the 5th. So some people might start saying, no, Monica, it was yesterday. No, in this country, it's the 6th. But in some, it is on the 5th. So you could probably celebrate on either. Michelle, good morning to you, Cardosi and Harmon. We do have stockings. Love that you thought of St. Nicholas. Of course. Yes. When we were younger and the folks were still with us, we did. Still bring it back. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Leona. Good morning, everyone. No stockings, but friends do, even with their adult children. Oh, I'll never not do it. I'm always a big kid. So are you. Okay, she said she loves cranberry margaritas, festive looking.
Yes.
Is there cranberry in any of these that you have? I thought there was. No? Well, they put cranberries in sangria, don't they?
In sangria.
So you could do it in these.
We have like a pink, we have the Cosmo. That would be a great, you could put cranberries in the Cosmo.
Yeah, cranberry juice. Okay, here we go. So, Rose, you might want to try this. This is a Cosmopolitan. If you like cranberry margaritas, you would like a Cosmopolitan. Unbelievable. But this is so easy for those that aren't true mixologists or don't want to mess with it. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. These are so simple.
They are. The directions are right on the back, 3 steps, and that is it.
And I love this. This says choose hope and crush cancer. So there's proceeds from the bags?
So there's proceeds, yes. So the line, they actually have a whole holiday that we had a few of them. They sold out, but now we just have the everyday line, just so it's not holiday. You can use it any time of the year. But all of them are just amazing.
Less than $20.
Very simple. So,
well, actually, and here's the thing that you all need to know. If you've not been in, he's got his December savings, so you get 25% off one item. Yes. So if you come in and you really are just rushing in, you could get 25% off this, but I would suggest you get all your shopping done and then you get 25% off the most expensive item, right?
The highest in-stock item that you are purchasing in store.
There you go.
So it's our amazing reward program we've had for existence. And it just
how long have you been here?
So Mark Anthony's has been here 3. It'll be 3 years. I say 2.5 because of COVID.
Opened right. We
opened on May 20th of 2020. So it's been 2.5, 3 years, and then Christopher's 28 years, and we've had that reward program ever since existence.
Can we talk about the resilience of small business owners that opened up, had a vision, had a dream right before 2020, like the end of? I've talked to a lot of people in 2019. Oh my gosh, we're going to do this. I'm walking away from this. I'm going to follow my passion, and COVID happens. Yeah. You open up in the middle of the pandemic. I mean, the resilience you have to have. You want to talk about that?
Just energy. It's about hope. It's about positivity, number one.
Yeah.
And just keeping the hope always alive and saying, we will conquer. We will. I always say, if anything don't let anything bring it down. There's only one thing that I know in my life that's, with others and that I've known that sometimes can bring it down. And it's a disease. It's cancer. Something like that, and that, you will always conquer as well. But those are the harder things. All the other things are just business, and you just got to take each step at a time and have a plan.
And a support system around you.
And a support system.
Which is huge. Absolutely. If you're just tuning in, 7:14, we are live this morning from Mark Anthony's, and we're talking about candles. We're talking about cocktails. I want to know, do you have a favorite drink that you make? What's your favorite?
I'm a bourbon.
Yeah, but you don't just, like I was saying earlier, don't just open a bottle of wine or, yes. I love wine, that, but you do.
I smoke my bourbon. We have them.
You have some of those,
kits.
Don't you?
And we have the smoke kits here. We have 2 different versions now. One that you can do like multi-batch.
These are very popular, by the way.
Very, very popular. And we actually just brought in a decanter globe with 2 glasses. It's beautiful. And we have another thing coming that Jim actually received for a birthday present. A beautiful dispenser that is it's in a gun form.
Yes.
It's glass. And
you're getting that in?
Yes.
That is so, so cool. Okay, let's show this. For those of you that haven't seen this, my brother, thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Vanna.
Thank you, Vanna.
These
are so, so popular.
The smoking, the smoked cocktail kit. And basically you can make one, you can make two, you can probably get up to four, I'd say, realistically. But it basically, the pellets that it comes with does 50 cocktails, no mechanical parts, and basically you just put the vessel over this for a minute, two, let the smoke burrow in, and then you pour your whiskey, and this, there's a stopper right here that you use, and you let it just smoke, and the aromas get into the bourbon, whiskey, whatever it might be, usually a bourbon, and you pour it into your drink.
And it's so cool. My brother bought one of these before I had even seen them. It was either last Christmas or 2 Christmases ago. Jim doesn't know where he put it.
Oh.
I'm probably going to have to buy him another one, and then we'll end up having 2.
And then you'll find it.
I love these, and it makes you think you're back in high school and you're like doing chemistry.
Yes, exactly.
It's very, very cool. So, and by the way, if you're looking for something that's unique for a whiskey, bourbon, scotch drinker in your life, they will fall in love with this, and then they can start having fun with it, and not just pouring bourbon over ice, but actually making different drinks. Like old fashions have become new again.
Yes.
Manhattans, but old fashions have really become popular. You had a shirt in here, I think I bought for Jim, that had to do with old fashioned.
We did. It had little old fashions on it.
Let's see. Love to make rum chata pudding shots for Christmas.
Wow.
Look at you, Linda.
I love it.
I grew up with St. Nicholas Day. It continued all the way to early adulthood. Yes, keep it going, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about, do you have a favorite drink for the season? You might want to put that aside. I think I need to buy it for Jim. Do you have a favorite candle, by the way? And we are doing our giveaway today. Someone is going to get, I called it a moth light. It's not a moth. It's like motley.
Motley, yeah.
I went to look for pictures of it. And if you are not familiar with these, I'm going to let Mark walk you through these. This was, by the way, on Oprah's favorite things of last year, and it just sticks around and sticks around. These are my Monica's must-haves. You want to talk about this?
Yes. So it is a rechargeable. So it's a lighter that never gives up. You never have to put butane or anything like that in the lighter. And this is the packaging of one of them. Most is similar, but they all have different patterns. So they're fun. You can actually find it in your drawer.
That's one of my favorites.
This is like a
animal print
a little bit, yeah, we'll say. And we will open it. But basically, it is a rechargeable USB lighter that you charge via USB, and then you can light away. And then whenever it is going low on battery, it blinks, and then you just recharge it. So
you never need to buy one again.
It's a great gift for the person that has it all. They probably don't have a rechargeable lighter.
No, I've got 2 now.
Hit the market probably in the past 5 years, I'd say, but really perfected them is the key.
So is it Motley or Motley, or it's definitely not the moth light as I thought it was. I thought it was a moth light.
So here it is right here. The USB port that you recharge is right here. And then here's your power button. You press that and you simply just raise the button. And then it's like, and you can also maybe if you had a difficulty, you could zap somebody because literally these two prongs,
it's a little sizzle.
It sizzles.
Is this a flashlight? Yes. So it also has a flashlight on it.
Within it.
But right now it's not. It's not charged up. But this is the coolest thing. I have one at the office and I have one at the house. So this, I think a lot of people knew that this would become one of my must-haves. You have to. If you don't win it, I want you to come in and buy this. People will thank you for this. They'll look at it first like, what is this? Oh my gosh, I never have to buy one again. We all light our candles or things you need at home, and then you have a flashlight on here. So if the power goes out, etc. So that I'm going to give that away near the end of the show. And then I want you, by the way, if you haven't registered, it's very simple. You just go to my website, TheRealMonicaAdams.com, and then you click on What's New. On the What's New, there's 2 new things that we just put up. One of which is the event I have coming up on December 21st, that Kasha in Canada, so we're going around the world. Kasha Sitars and I are joining, and we're going to have a vision setting night for 2024, which are very, very big. She's got a clinic that's so popular in Canada, and she's like, let's bring our followers together. I'm like, let's do it. So it's going to be on Zoom so that everyone can join all over the world, and I want to have kids who are under the age of 18 free, because we need to affect the children very early on. So I'd like them to be around mom, dad, aunts. If you want to empower them, it's $30 to join. It will be an hour and a half, very well spent as you go into 2024 and have this vision of what you want to do, how you want to attack life. So you'll see that first. And then underneath it says Monica's must-haves. On that, all you do is fill out the form, put your name and number, No, sorry, your name and then your email address. So we get your email address and then I pick a name. So I'll have Michael actually pick a number today. And then one of you is going to get that lighter. We also, on Friday, we will be at Christopher's. Now that's going to be our big, can you believe this? Our big 200th show. Cannot wait for the celebration. There's still like daily things keep coming in. But for those of you that have watched the show, Abby Stahlschmidt is an incredible violinist, singer, composer, model, international model. She's going to be there performing for us. Probably think she'll probably do a little Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Oh my gosh, she does, because she does this in this tribute, which is actually this coming weekend in Alton. It's sold out, unfortunately. You can't go to that, but you can come see her beforehand before people go and see her in Alton. So she'll be performing. Johnny Chase will be performing. Goodie bags to the first 23 people in line. So you got to get there early. We start at 7 a.m. And I have a feeling we're going to probably go 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yes. Past guests will be joining us. We even have some surprise guests that will be joining on the phone or on the link. What else is going to happen? But we're also going to give away this because we chose our must-haves last Friday.
Yes, the needlepoint
and the warm socks. Those were also on Oprah's must-haves, her favorite things. And they are probably the warmest socks that you will ever have on your feet. I think guys and girls both would really actually love those. They're fun.
They're just
guys
warm.
like fun socks.
It's a great simple gift.
Yeah.
We have plaids. We have all different cozy socks.
So if you haven't registered, again, it's simple. I just need your name and your email address so that I can pick you to win. And we're going to be doing this. We're doing our shows until right before Christmas, right?
Yes, 23rd.
Third?
Yeah, 23rd.
Second.
22nd.
22nd will be our final of the season as we go through and we celebrate with you. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to hear more about your favorite drinks that maybe you've gotten a little bit more festive and a little bit more creative over the years. If you have recipes, by the way, somebody gave us one the other day. Michelle, if you can remember the one that Sally gave us, I thought it was really interesting. I was like, almond butter in a drink. Okay. We'll talk about that when we return.
Glasses, they go in.
Yes, and the glasses, I have one from last year. It says bougie. What was that song?
Bougie.
Savage.
Savage.
Classy, boozy, savage.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Anyway, I have that on my drink. Yes, great fun glasses that have a message. All of that. We're going to talk about drinks, candles, and did Ruby Lee make it through? Ooh, we got to talk about that as soon as we come back from the break.
Carroll House Furniture is growing and hiring for many positions. Drive to success delivering concierge service and setup in customer homes.
Enjoy teamwork in our clean, organized warehouse where Carroll House stocks for fast, free delivery.
Associates sell more and make more with 3.5 acres of choices in stock, infinite custom orders, plus the lowest prices in the country.
If you like top pay and the best benefits in St. Louis, you'll love working here.
So if you like nice things, join the Carroll House Furniture family.
Well, the warmer weather is exiting and colder weather is upon us. Have you been putting off getting that heater inspected or fixed? Well, that's like pushing your car to fumes. You don't want to be left feeling empty and cold. Let Aldon Indoor Air Quality Specialist come to your rescue to take you out of the miserable cold inside your home and help warm you, your home, and your hearts. Don't put it off or you'll be stranded inside in the cold. Aldon Indoor Air Quality Specialist. From routine maintenance to unexpected repairs, they've got you covered with 24-hour availability. al-don.com. Welcome back. It is 7:23. My good friend Mark Coulter is here with us, Michael Clausen as well, and he's running around being so sweet and grabbing different things as we talk about it. We are celebrating the season with you. We're talking about candles. We're talking about your favorite drinks. I'm going to look at your comments. If you have a good one and if you have a recipe, please let us know. The one that Sally told us about, Michelle might remember. All I remember is it had almond butter in it. And I'm like, what? So she said you had to keep shaking it. I think did it have bourbon? Michelle, remind me. I think it had maybe bourbon and almond butter, which kind of makes sense. There's a couple other things, but I was like, that's weird. But she said you had to keep kind of like shaking it up. I've never seen that in a drink, but I'm telling you, have you seen egg whites in a drink though?
I have. Oh, yes. Always,
but I thought that was the weirdest thing.
Just on the very top.
The frothy.
Yep.
Okay.
They keep on doing it more and more. And, yes.
I actually
put them in my protein shakes.
Well,
so
that I understand.
And just whip it up.
Yeah. Well, I guess I get that.
And the first time I did, I'll never forget. I was like, "Oh God, I don't know if I can do this." And it was the best. It was the best protein shake I've ever had.
That I get,
so
and it gives you like the foam and everything. But and I guess I understand. But yes, here? Let's do things. What's your favorite drinks? What's the craziest thing that you put in a drink? Because for me, it was the egg whites, but now it isn't anymore. Now it's become a thing. Let me give you the breaking news in case you're like us and we were blocked from watching The Voice. She made it through.
Yep.
Congratulations, Ruby.
Yes,
She's now in the top
congratulations.
9. Now, the interesting thing was, I think the instant save was, is it Jordan? Jordan on Team Reba. She was the instant save. So she was the 9th. So there were the top 8 that you all put through, and then they saved Jordan. So Team Reba's got a lot for her first year. I'm so proud of her. And if you didn't see Monday night's performance, she sang Reba's song "You Lie." Did you see it?
I did. Yes, it was beautiful. I mean,
it wasn't my favorite song choice, though. I mean, I'm just wanting to be real, and I saw a lot of people's comments yesterday. She sings everything
just
phenomenal.
Her vibrance on stage is
and she made Reba cry. And so there was a People magazine exclusive with Reba and with Ruby after the lives on Monday, and she said, "I'm complete. I made Reba cry." I was like, I mean, come on. That's incredible. Yes. So, okay. Let's see. Good morning, and be kind, give kindly. Exactly, Michelle. Thank you. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Love candles, wine, and fur babies. And we've got dog stuff around here as well.
We do.
If I can't turn it for a second. Yes.
Don't
forget the animals. Please don't forget the animals. Good morning and hello to you, Julie. And thank you both for my candle I won. You're welcome. She said she can't wait to get it. So it's sitting here for you. At the counter. Carrie won last week. The big winner of the Monica's must-haves will come at the end. Mark, what makes some candles better than others?
The wax. It all starts with wax. You always hear soy wax, obviously one of the top leaders in the industry. And then coconut wax actually is another thing. We have a couple candles that come in and out of here that are coconut wax, but soy wax is always one of the top.
Does it burn better, last longer, cleaner?
Longer burn, cleaner burn.
Okay.
The fragrance and the oil that is within it can, just the vibrance is it all depends what the fragrance is, but it definitely holds longer within the burn.
Let me ask you this, because I don't know how many years ago it was. I was at some kind of a pop-up boutique thing, and they were talking about a candle that once it burned out, and it wasn't like, obviously you have to watch it, it's not when it was hot, but you were able to take it, and I think it was soy, you were able to take it and you were able to use it to like soften the hands. Yes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, and we carried that here.
You do now, or you did?
We did. It was good. I don't think a lot of people understood, unless if every associate was talking to the guests, explaining every single time. But it was a good candle.
And your hands felt amazing.
Your hands feel amazing. This one,
Michael?
This is a coconut.
Coconut.
Yep,
I haven't seen coconut
right here. Virgin coconut soy wax candle. They're amazing.
Oh, that smells
fragrances.
Good. What is that?
And this is from the line Cicada that is out of Arizona, I believe. She pours them in her garage, and it's an amazing candle. Great gift. I always say, for the person that has it all, the candle is there.
What is this one? I need my
glasses. while you're having your drink, while you're off duty, as you see right here, you can have your candle burning by its side. One candle, I have a little surprise for Monica this morning, is Holiday Vibes. This is a local Kirkwoodian that we love always to support local. This is a new candle line for us that has done great. That actually in our spa, Leah Faye, she had the connection with an amazing client of many years that we have. It is
Tales of
Light. Such a sweet woman. Oh my gosh. And we
created
our own Holiday Vibes. It's a 10-ounce candle. And obviously it is soy wax. And for Miss Monica, we have that gift of Holiday Vibes candle for you.
Oh,
so that is my gift to you today. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, you are so welcome.
Tales of Light.
Tales of Light, Holiday Vibes. It's a very vanilla kind of amaretto.
Oh, amaretto.
So just something different versus the pine.
Now I'm hungry. Smells like a sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie, yes.
If you're just tuning in, this is Mark Coulter, and we are at one of his 2 stores in Kirkwood. Again, I love all of the shops around here. We're actually contacting a handful of them that they said, "Are you doing a big show on Friday?" And I said, "We are. We're celebrating our 200th show. If you haven't gotten your tree yet, the tree lot is directly across from Mark." Some people were asking, when can we shop? Not during the show. The show is at 7 a.m. You open at 10
a.m.
So you can come, maybe hang with us for maybe go, and that's why I said shop and support local.
Breakfast.
Go over to maybe Pioneer Bakery Cafes here, Honeybees, Biscuits, Good Eats. What else is open for breakfast?
There's First Watch.
Oh, First Watch right down the corner.
There's, that's probably your breakfast. And then on the corner, Spencer's. Amazing little Spencer's.
I've never been there.
Yes.
That's a breakfast place, or
yes, breakfast.
Oh, see,
and they're open, I believe, Tuesday through Sunday.
And Strange Donuts.
Strange Donuts
opens at
right
6 a.m. I think.
Yes,
6 or 7, so they'd be open.
6 a.m.
We're going to try to grab some stuff for you that we can have that you can eat that morning. Trying to get a little hot cocoa out there for you. Goodie bags, past guests. Again, this is Friday morning. Even if you can come by for 10, 15 minutes on the way to work, dropping the kids off, just say hi and just say congratulations and tell us what this year has meant to you. That's what I really want to hear. I also would like to know what you would like to see more of. So it's really your show that I wanted to turn it over to you. We want to thank all of our sponsors that have been a part of the show. Many of them are going to be there. I'm going to have them pop in the chair and say, what is it about the show that you want to be a part of? And not just for the beginning year, but many that have said, I'm on board. Like, as long as you're doing this, they have signed on for next year. That makes me cry many times. Look, you have tears in your eyes because we had a dream. He and I together.
The dream came true.
This is when we were taking our pictures last year, by the way.
Yes,
we got to start popping those in.
We
had such a fun photo shoot last Christmas. So if you'd like to, by the way, I have it scrolling. If you'd like to become a sponsor of the show, reach out to me, info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. By the way, I solidified a new one yesterday and another one that wanted to come on. So that yesterday was a big day. It was an exhausting, long day, but that's what you do when you're a boss.
Right. Keep on doing.
Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, the painkiller. So if you ever get a chance to go to the BVI, the British Virgin Islands, the painkiller from Soggy Dollar Bar is a great holiday drink that they make. I actually brought back the mix. Laura, Jim's sister, that's what she bought. What a great Christmas gift she gave us a couple years ago. And it was the mix, and then she had these painkiller mugs. Again, it's all about the glasses you put it in for the memory.
Yes.
Right? Oh, it brought back great memories from the BVI. So she said she makes it. It's rum, pineapple juice, orange juice, coconut, and nutmeg on the top.
Ooh.
And it's called the painkiller. Now, when I first heard about the painkillers, if any of you have ever been to the British Virgin Islands, or maybe you brought back that drink and your friends make it, I really thought a painkiller shot was just going to be something just crazy strong,
Sweet
right? And maybe sweet. I just thought it was just going to be some crazy strong shot. And I remember tasting it going, oh, this is good. Like, this tastes good. Like, you could sip on it.
Yes.
And so I don't know about doing it as a shot because it's probably dangerous because of all the stuff you just heard. But by the way, there you go. If you all want to make it, do you start like Christmas Eve or Christmas morning with like a mimosa or Bailey's and a coffee or anything like that? I know that's some people's tradition. You do?
Yeah. Off and on.
You're a coffee drinker.
I'm a coffee drinker, so I'll start with that.
You and I are not.
Maybe an espresso martini. No.
I'm not a coffee. I don't like the espresso taste.
It's funny. I'm going to make you one because
I don't like. Look, I will. I'm always open-minded. But it's just the taste of the coffee.
It tastes like a chocolate martini.
It doesn't. You people say that to us that don't like coffee, and we taste the coffee. I will taste it. I will forever. But I usually do this. I always go like this. Get that off my tongue.
I'll put extra cream on top, an extra layer. And
I'll taste it.
You'll be like, oh. I
always want to be open-minded. I do not want to get hooked on coffee, though. I'm telling you, I don't. Definitely. Oh, eggnog. Yes. Also love whiskey balls. Oh. Yes. Ben in there, Mark. It's beautiful. I love Kirkwood.
Thank you.
Hello, guy. Wave at the window. Tony, good morning. You are awesome. No, you're awesome. Let's see. Yes, the 200 show. A gingerbread white Russian. Oh, okay. Look at Michelle with all the drinks.
Yeah.
A gingerbread white Russian is a favorite Harmon pajama Christmas drink. Okay. Eggnog, vodka. Oh, this is strong. Kahlua, 3 liquors right there. Molasses, ginger, and a cinnamon sugar rim for the glass. Do you do rims on the glass? That's my favorite thing.
I do not.
You don't?
I just always feel like it's messy.
You don't either?
And if it's sugar or if it's cinnamon, okay. But it gets messy, and I don't know. Like
really?
My margarita, I no rim.
You don't like any salt on the rim, and if you have a daiquiri, no sugar.
No.
Okay, well, Michelle and I know both love mango margaritas because we bring this back when we are in Cabo, and then they have that tahine rim that's spicy. So you just taste a little bit at a time. You think it drops into your drink or out?
Just out. Yeah.
How many of you like a rimmed something fun around it? I do. Shush! Don't do that. It is 7:34. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break.
We have to go off duty for a moment.
Look, now I'm getting hot. I might have to put my t-shirt on.
And we are in St. Louis, Kirkwood, Missouri. Good vibes.
He calls them Kirkwoodians, which I didn't know that.
Yes. And another little wine glass.
Kirkwoodians. Okay, we are going to be doing our giveaway at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't registered yet, or given us your email address, you actually could right now, and it could end up becoming the winner for today. So if you haven't, or you haven't had friends or family that have done so, just go to the website. Again, TheRealMonicaAdams.com, click on what's new, scroll down to the second thing, which says Monica's must-haves, give us the email address, and then we will be picking a winner at the end of the show. More from you and from Mark and myself and Michael. We are here at Mark Anthony's. Can't stress enough for you to come by on Friday to celebrate the big show. More on candles and your favorite cocktails of the season. Give us the recipes like Michelle is. I love it. We'll be back with more. Think about this. When's the last time you called your doctor at 2 o'clock in the morning and he actually answered? Well, at Innovare Health Advocates, their patients are special. Their doctors, nurse practitioners, their care team care deeply about your health, your family, your work, and even your pet. Their clinicians are accessible and they lead your care in and out of the hospital. In fact, Dr. Charles Willie offers his cell phone number to his patients to ensure they can intervene early in your illness. They can provide care above and beyond, offering lab, x-ray, echocardiogram, and other treatments in their office. Innovare Health Advocates with 5 locations on both sides of the river. Check them out, innovarehealth.com. Hi, it's Monica Adams. Thank you so much for following along with The Real Monica Adams Show since we launched back in March. But I wanted to let you know there's so much more that I could do with you, your business, your corporation. Did you know that I'm a motivational speaker all around the world, as well as an MC and an auctioneer? So if you have an event, maybe a nonprofit organization, and you want to book me, just shoot me an email, info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Personal training, life coaching, and styling as well. info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Welcome back. We're having so much fun today. Way too much fun. It's 7:36 in the morning. Never can have too much fun. We are at Mark Anthony's Gifts and Spa. Again, if you haven't been in, it's right at the corner of Jefferson and North Kirkwood Road, right across from Dewey's, Rusted Chandelier. You're probably friends. Oh, yeah, Mission Taco. So my friend Jennifer Bardot that was in, oh, what a great interview yesterday. She told us about all these wonderful, she's really good friends with Mission Taco. So I said, do they want to maybe bring some food? I said, can they make a breakfast taco? So she's talking to them. Okay. And shout out to Honeybee, shout out to Pioneer. If you all just want to maybe donate some food and bring some food by, we'll give you a little shout out. I would love to do that. So if you have a favorite drink of the season, let us know. However, I also want to show you something fun that Mark has that I used the other day in my bathtub. Look, somebody bought this for me.
Wine. It holds your wine glass while you're in the bathtub, in the shower, wherever it might be.
This is what you do. They say to wait 24 hours.
Wait, guys, there's one for you as well. Or if guys like wine.
This is in the shower, though.
And beer. So,
who drinks a beer in the shower?
It could be a Coke. It could be a
But why are you drinking in the shower? It's
stay
fast.
hydrated, you know? I said this, my shower this morning was probably 10 minutes, and I just had this.
Would you have a beer in the shower?
And probably not beer, but maybe a sparkling water, or, you know, like a can of a sparkling flavored water. Well,
I will say this. People used to just go in the shower and get out. Then people started putting like speakers and listening to music in the shower. I'm like, huh? Okay. Now beers. How many of you would drink a beer in the shower? They might say, well, you're talking about wine. Yes, but you're relaxing in a bubble bath. Yes. This is literally me. That's my wine glass. It was Cab Franc Day. And then I was saying how good it would be to put that book that I have right here, Maestro, the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, and our Chesterfield couple, Rick and Stacy Fessler, are featured in it. Okay. They're the ones behind the Vital Water bottles. Okay. Yes. So this was me in the shower, or excuse me, in the bath, because it's the bath. He has those here, though. Yes. Sherry bought that for me like a year or so ago. I finally used it.
And then we also have many, just going to the drinking realm of keeping, back to the whiskey, to keep the beverage cold, a stainless steel Glacier Rock.
It's not just for cold. We're going to talk about this during Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, which is a live version with Julie. Julie and Jim are going to join me. He said the reason why you put the whiskey rock balls is so that you don't water down your glass, because when you have regular ice, it waters it down too fast. I didn't know that.
This is the stainless steel version. We also then have beautiful, I always say, when you're having your beverage every day during a holiday with the guests, your family, have it in the best vessel. And this is a Prism whiskey glass. We have wine.
Is that crystal?
It is. So these are beautiful. Crystal. They hold 10 ounces each. Comes in a 2-pack. And this right here
Two-pack?
is under the $50, $34. So way under that $50 price point.
How much? That's only $34?
$34.
And they're crystal?
Yeah, and we will put a beautiful bow on it. Just easy, simple gifts that make life easy.
This is what you put in your...
That's what you
Isn't that... It's the craziest things that people come up with drinks. This you would put in your whiskey or your bourbon, whatever.
For an hour, it stays.
I love your gifts that you have here.
So
this is
many
$24.
fun things going to the candle realm.
Yep.
We also have Archipelago, their holiday season this year. This is the Winter Frost, beautiful candle in a beautiful box. Michael, if you don't mind,
Archipelago.
Yes, Archipelago.
I always wanted to know how you pronounce it.
Yes, Archipelago.
Archipelago.
Yes, Archipelago. And this right here is Winter Frost. It truly smells.
Oh, that might be my... That smells more like the Black Forest.
Beautiful. We put a little bow on it for you. It smells similar to Black Forest. Has a softer note to it.
What is this one called? You guys need to know
Frost.
this. Winter Frost.
And it comes in a white box.
Oh,
beautiful
presentation.
Box, and it's just all about the presentation.
Archipelago.
So, yes.
I'm learning so much today.
And we put the beautiful little bow on it for you. And this right here is at your $50 gift.
But then you could get 25% off.
And you get 25% off with your reward on your highest priced item.
Buy two, get one free, right?
Yes, and always candles is buy two in store only, and your third is complimentary in store. We have a very exciting thing that we are doing today for this one, but for you all out there.
Drum roll.
And that is on our websites. We have launched this morning that we have a code REAL. REAL.
Yes.
If you use it today only, you save 23% off your entire purchase online. So
anything you order
online, the first 23 guests today receive that. Online purchases only. Use the code at checkout REAL, REAL.
Yay!
So yes, we're doing that for celebration for
Y'all
today.
Need to be more real.
For Friday, we will have another celebration.
Oh, you got
that might be similar. So
real.
But today, the first 23 guests will receive 23% off online only. Entire purchase. They'll take it off. Of course, there'll be shipping, or if you would do in-store pickup. But yes, so that is.
Thank you for that.
So
we're not just talking about one thing, the entire purchase, folks. So if you're like me and you haven't really shopped for anybody yet, I have a few things. I bought it a pop-up. I'm going to be shopping tomorrow. And then I went down to Main Street, but they closed those stores too early.
They do. They close
5
at
o'clock.
4 or 5.
No,
Yeah,
5.
5.
But I think on Wednesday, so maybe tonight, during the Christmas season, they did have some people that I guess stayed open later. Okay. Do you do any later hours as you get closer?
So we will. Actually, this year, what we're doing is we're doing the week before Christmas. We're open an hour early and staying open an hour late.
Good.
So 9 to 6 will be that week before Christmas. So you'll be hearing out there.
I say good. All of you in the industry are probably like, why can't you just get shopping done early so we don't have to be here?
We always want to give back that extra hour, especially in the morning. It really seems it'll help.
Yes.
People are always at the door at 9:40. They're wanting to get it before the crowd starts. So it'll be 9 to 6 the week before Christmas at those stores. There
was a guy that drove by the other day because I personal train here in the morning on Wednesdays and Fridays, and I was closing up, and he drove by and he stopped and he goes, "Are you open?" I was like, "Oh no." It's like 8:15 in the morning. Yeah. He goes 10. I'm like, "Yeah, come on back at 10."
Yes.
Sorry, sir. Let's see. Okay, to the comments we go. Caitlin Richardson. What are the candles made of? What again? By the time
soy
we
wax.
Get to
Most of them are soy.
Soy, coconut. He said.
Those are 2 main bases.
There you go. And Julie, Michelle, can you post the link for the giveaway? It's TheRealMonicaAdams.com. You just go to that website and then click on must-haves. She probably has by now, though. I mean, we are now getting to these comments later. Yes. I want to know too. A lot of them are toxic. Nope. See, soy and coconut. He carries really good stuff here. She said, I was typing my little fingers as fast as I could. Thank you, Michelle. Got it? Good. I'm glad you got it. Okay. I think the drink Sally was saying it had bourbon, almond butter, and maybe coconut. Sally, I don't know. She's probably training clients right now. I'll have to get it for you. It just seemed to be the strangest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, congratulations, Ruby. Exactly. Yes. Thanks for the information since we are blocked out. I know, but I always want to make sure I come on and I have the information that you need. And I figured a lot of you, like me, you can't see it. So I'm not watching it live. Yeah. I'm just hoping. I am communicating with her father, by the way, and he keeps telling me, everybody, please just pray. He said she's in a good headspace. She's in a God headspace, he told me. She had a 13 to 14 hour day, though. So I didn't know if it was taking its toll on her. I mean, she's, such a different life, right? She's only 16 and it's just, you're not
she's young and she's energetic.
Well, and she's not even like, when we get thrown into the time that we start to work, you start to realize, oh, long hours, you get it. She's only 16 and they sleep longer and whatever, but she's not. I mean, she's an old soul. So Ruby, we love you. We're so proud of you. Can't wait till next week's performance. Maybe they'll be done and we won't be blocked out. If not, we'll just have to look at it. Candles and cocktails are 2 must-haves for me. That's what Missy says. Good morning. Mark, check Monica's podcast before she leaves. She gets too excited over the candles.
That's awesome.
Oh, Pockets, not podcast. Pockets.
Pockets.
Spencer's is amazing breakfast. I've never been there.
Awesome.
I'm told Jim will love Spencer's. Okay, it's a diner. Y'all make me want my candle now. Yes, Carrie, come get it. Thanks again for the free gift. Well, thanks for registering. You are so very welcome. Good morning, Pam. I agree. Mark, leave the rim alone.
Yes. No. Yes. It just takes away from sometimes. I mean, mango margarita with a little bit of spice, that would be great.
Yeah, it's not everything.
It all depends if it's real, like salt can be bigger, more granule.
Yeah.
That's larger. It just all depends on what it is.
That gets messy.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the smaller. I don't know. It doesn't always have to. And with me, I don't like a lot of salt.
And some places will only do it at home. You can just do just a little bit.
Small.
You can just do an inch, or you can do the whole.
Yes, that's what I like. It's the tahini, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's spicy.
Yes.
Nope. Leona agrees with you. She says clean. The Bushwhacker is awesome. Rum, vodka, Kahlua, amaretto. Wow. Holy Lord, it's like this is like a Long Island iced tea.
Michelle, you really have
rum, vodka, Kahlua, amaretto, Drambuie, Bailey's, Irish cream, and cream de cocoa.
I would to try that.
Sounds crazy strong, but it's delicious. It doesn't sound crazy strong. It is crazy strong. Yes, holy Lord, girl. Okay. Good one. Caramel apple sangria. All right, ready? Here we go. Good. Recipes. A bottle of Vidal Blanc, 1 quart caramel apple cider, a half a cup of Fireball sliced apples. Then half it with sparkling wine, semi-sweet, or ginger ale. She said she had it on Sunday at the Terrace Winery in French Village, and it was so good. So you can always go back to these shows and look back at if you forget some of these recipes. That one sounds good. If I remember correctly, people used to use beer as a hair conditioner. Yes, beer was supposed to be good for your hair way back in the 80s. So it's legit. Joe, I love it. It's Friday, late afternoon. You just get off work. The party starts at 6 p.m. You've got to hurry up and get ready. So yes, pop a beer, jump in the shower, be ready to go in a half an hour.
There you go, Richard.
Carrie just said it's a good conditioner. It is a good conditioner for your hair. Before Christmas, can you do a show on what he has as far as journals? You want to see some of the journals?
Yes,
we have incredible. I was just looking at them today, actually, over on the fitness side. Yes. There's some that have inspirational messages on the front. Inside, I always talk about this when I do my retreats or my motivational speaking. Some people need to be guided. Yes. Just like meditation. Some people need a guided meditation. They can't clear their mind. Their mind is racing. They can't just get into a good headspace. It's the same thing with journaling. Some people can just have an inspirational cover. Might be something that you're drawn to because of the color, or I like pony hair. I have one that has animal print. It's got pony hair on it. And then I open it up and it's blank, but I'm good at journaling. I don't need to be guided.
And being that centric.
Some though will have something at the top of every page that talks about that will talk about things to think about that will get you to start your journaling. That one you have is actually good. This one says good things and it feels velvety. Good things are coming. And inside, you fill out your personal information, and then it may or may not. It just has the dates. Okay, so it's the same thing. This would just be like regular notepads, and then you just fill in. Some of them, though, have like self-care, self-love for you. Okay, here, I like these. This says you deserve self-care. Each and every one of you do. Self-care stickers. You do you. I say that so much. I don't care what this person's doing over here. You do you. Better days are ahead. You're in a dark space right now. Better days are coming. And then all these fun little stickers that you can take and put on your page. This journal belongs to. Fill it in. Okay. This is the one I love. You put your mood for today. This is kind of like the way I do my retreats and the way I do my day. I say a prayer in the morning and I pick my word. Today, my word was clarity. So pick your word, everybody. What's your word of the day? If you haven't picked it yet, do it right now. This says today's mood. It's the same kind of thing. What's your mood? What's your word? Focus.
Makes me tired. No.
Going to go night-night.
No, energy. Night-night.
Yep, right. Focus. And you have a bunch of words. What do you need to focus on? And then gratitude. I do my gratitude in the evening, so I would save this space for tonight. Track it. Water. Exercise. How much water are you drinking? Have you worked out already? I will honor my mind, body, spirit by what? Fill that in. And then it says, I will let go of.
No,
huge. I will celebrate. and then just some free thoughts. And that repeats day after day. So this is a great one to go,
Yes.
oh, well, you're putting me in a good space of me filling those in. And then you put your little stickers in there.
It gives you the direction.
I like this
where
one.
other ones are just more simple and just let you just journal.
$32 for this
So-
one. This one's $26.
It's a big
They're
journal.
huge. This is going to last for a while.
Yes.
Well, it depends. If someone really, really loves it, you might be done in 2 days.
Yeah.
You're right. And then author that book, by the way, and
And
publish.
here's just like a smaller one. Once again, suede, just notes. Just to always take notes of whatever it might be for life, for business, for whatever it is.
I have a small one that I carry in my purse because if you think of things and you're like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot this. That's why these great ideas come into your head. And then if you are at work or whatever, wherever you are, carry it with you so that you don't forget, because by the time you get home, you'll probably forget about it.
And that's why women, it's nice because you have a purse.
Mhm.
Men, we don't, so I always put it in my phone.
Put in your phone.
But then I have it with me.
Yep,
usually.
same thing. Mark, do you have calendars?
We
Well-
do. So at Christopher's, we do. Here at Mark Anthony's, we do not carry calendars.
But at Christopher's?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And so have a drink, light a candle, and journal, and you can get it all at Mark Anthony's. Look at that. She's a mouthpiece for you.
Look at that.
I love it. So again, any of you, if you didn't get a chance to weigh in during the live show and you watch this later, let me know some of your favorite drinks that you have. Good morning, you two. Thank you for all
nice,
you
Stephanie.
do. Word of the day, I'm blessed. Yeah, feel free to drop your
Yes,
word.
thank
What
you,
would,
thank
would
you.
your word be?
I would
don't
say
overthink it.
today is energy.
Energy, Michael? Everybody here.
Positive. There we go.
I do this on purpose. I'll go around to tables at an event that I'm speaking at, and I'll just, they never know where I'm going with it. And I'll come over to a table and I'll go, what's your word? And it's so funny. The guys and girls will be like, I don't know. And I go, you do.
Just say it.
Say it.
Just say whatever.
The problem is everybody feels like they have to have permission. They always feel like, am I saying the right thing? And
They
as soon as
overthink.
I give them the permission to say it, they say it without missing a beat. And I'm like, see, you have it in you. And they're like, some people have cried when I've done that. It's like, I'm giving you permission to say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Find your voice. Missy says kindness, blessed, clarity, proactive.
Okay,
Good
yes.
words. See?
Excited, Tammy.
Yes, energy. This. So yesterday my word was connected.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Can you use the word intention?
We're gonna start that every day.
Sure.
When we wake up, just like you.
That's what I do.
Let's start it.
One word of it's your intentional word of the day. And what happens is you can have people that are really, really rude, right? All you keep doing is going back to what was your morning word, and it'll keep putting you back on the right path.
Mhm.
And at the end of the evening, if everything felt like it went wrong in your day, you have to really, really think into your heart and soul. There's probably something that someone said was kind, and you
Yes.
remember that stranger. That was your gratitude.
Yes.
It's that
So
simple
true.
thing. Okay, so Michelle says after the show Friday, go down the street and get your pic taken with the Real Monica Adams street sign. Oh yeah. So do you know that?
Oh, yes,
At Vianney? Yeah, Michelle, thank you for these reminders. So at Vianney, if you pull in like you're driving in towards the school, there's a street sign that says TheRealMonicaAdams.com. And so we started that a handful of months ago. And I know Marilyn and Leona and Kathy Kilo Peterson, they went by, I should say, and they took a picture. And I keep saying, I'm going to pull near the end of the year, maybe, but we only have them. So they would win right now. Anybody else wants to go by and take their picture, do something fun. They brought some creative things out with them.
Okay.
Do something fun by the sign,
How
and
fun,
you might be
yeah.
my winner. I do want to thank her, by the way. Kathy Kilo Peterson, not only coming on board with us in 2023, but continuing in 2024 to be hopefully your agent. Jim actually was talking about her yesterday, and he's like, I want to give her our policy and have her look it over. One of the things I love about her is she says, hey, if you have an agent that you love, there's no reason for you to change, but maybe I should look at your policy just to say, you might want to add this, or you don't really need
Absolutely.
this. But she's like, you don't have to. I'd love for you to. She supports us. And I know a lot of you want to support the people who support us. She also talks about the gift of giving life insurance for your kids, set them up,
Very nice.
right? To keep giving
And where
on
is she
and on.
located?
She's in St. Charles County, but
St. Charles, okay.
but
That's awesome.
she's
Missouri.
all over. Yes. So it's kkilo.com, 636-561-6460. And you want to talk about a person with incredible energy and make you laugh? It's her. You'll love her just as a person in general. I finished the 52 habits for intention and value. Can you believe that? The blueprint for value. We've been reading that with you. So we had to pick new books. And what I'm going to do now is just kind of sprinkle things in from this I got from your store. This is the 3-Minute Positivity
yes,
Journal, which I
yes.
think sold
Yeah.
out.
It did,
And
yes.
I follow Kristen Butler on Instagram. She's the founder of The Power of Positivity. They have millions and millions of people that follow them. So if you want to look for positivity each and every day and then get something like this, can you get these anymore?
I'm sure we could, yes.
So it was really popular. The 3-Minute Positivity Journal. Boost your mind, train your mind, and change your life. I want you to think about things that you're struggling with today, and I want you to try to let go of them, and let us help you let go of them. We're going to give you a little positivity, and that's how we're going to wrap things up, and we're going to pick a name of our winner of not the moth light, but the motley light when we return. Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment, or online envitahealthandwellness.com. Welcome back. Nearing the end of the show. We got about 5 minutes left. Anything else that we didn't show in the candles and the cocktails? Yes, please.
Here
Jingle bell. What is
we'll do
this?
a little cheers.
Oh
And
my
it
gosh,
might
it's
be,
huge.
beer. Yeah.
Frosty and festive.
Frosty and festive and jingle bells. Or jingle beer. I'm sorry. Jingle beer, jingle bells, jingle,
Don't
jingle
hit them
away.
too hard together.
So,
You'll break them.
Just great. You can put them in the freezer. They'll stay ice cold. They're ceramic.
Yeah.
Cheers to
freezing.
you. Super cute. It says cheers to you. So then it's a tag you can put to from.
Perfect.
It is a $25 gift. So all these gifts under 50, under 25, under 20, just simple things to grab. Our website is always, we definitely don't have all of our product on our websites, but we have a good selection. Every day it changes, and always keeping it updated, trying to, with our e-com team. And today, once again, giving to you all the first 23, if you see something, a couple items, the first 23 people, if you use REAL, REAL, you will receive 23% off at Mark Anthony's, is one store. And then the other store is Christopher's Gifts, that you'll see as well by going to stlgift.com. So if you go to stlgift.com, you will then be linked to all of our brands, and either one of those stores, you'll receive 23% off by using REAL at checkout. So
because we all need a little more realness in our lives.
So today we'll have that, and then you'll see that on Friday.
So Sarah just signed on, Dr. Sarah Franco, who's right down from you.
Yes.
She says we're just a couple blocks down from Mark's Envita Health and Wellness. Yes. So follow them, mention the show, and they'll give you a free shot of vitamin D. I went and got it the other day. I am very deficient, evidently, in vitamin D and vitamin B12. It was super simple. I got a shot in my hip, and she's so good. She's so funny. She said, I think 900 times a day I say, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, I can't even feel it. She's so good at what she does.
Well, I'm going to stop by.
You do.
I'm going to have to get
you need to get your blood panel, your panels done.
Okay.
Have the panels done. That way she can see what you're deficient in, and then to check testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We did all of that, and it was really eye opening to go, I'm really healthy, but look at you have deficiencies sometimes.
Is Sarah, so she can also be your general doctor or no?
No. So she is a nurse anesthetist, but she is a PhD doctor. Okay. But she works hand in hand where she will write the script for you, have you go, like I went over to Quest, get your blood drawn, and then she will tell you, here's what you're deficient in, here's what you need. Nice. Oh yeah, she's incredible. Okay, awesome. So Envita Health and Wellness, as you know, our title sponsor, she'll be there on Friday as well. Somebody just asked for the address for Friday.
Yes, so Friday at Christopher's Gifts, right across from the Farmers Market in downtown Kirkwood. Our address is 127 East Argonne, and it's in Kirkwood, Missouri, 63122.
Come by, 200th show celebration. All right, here's our big giveaway. We're not going to do a drum roll because I think we're going to knock things over. You said 13, right? Okay.
Yes, number 13.
So that is Linda Tayon. I don't know if that's how we pronounce it, but it's Linda, Tayoan. Linda, congratulations to you. I'll make sure that I reach out and let you know that you're the winner. We will have the gift for you here. Yes. At Mark Anthony's, which again is at Jefferson and North Kirkwood, right across from Dewey's. What is the actual address?
It is 121 North Kirkwood Road.
Okay, so congratulations to you. I'll shoot her an email and let her know that she is the big winner. Congratulations. And then also I mentioned this, so we're going to end with a little positivity. Here's the thing that I love about this, just like the other journal we were just mentioning, the power of positivity, it's 3 minutes. If you can't spend 3 minutes on your spiritual health, your positive health, your mind, well, then that's what's wrong. Is that you don't think you're valuable enough to take 3 minutes of your life on you. Now, look, I was racing and didn't even sit down. I did my workout in my pajamas last night. because I said I'm worth it. I've got to get this.
I
I've been doing
something.
30 and 30. So all my clients are working out 30 minutes at least every single day for 30 days. Can you do that? You can, but you think you can't.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like, I literally looked at Jim and I was like, this is when I would say, I'm going to bed. And I was like, no, I made a devotion to my clients. They're devoted to me. So we're doing it literally in my pajamas. I was working out. It was crazy. But you put those things together, your physical health, your spiritual, and your mental health. This is morning intentions. So when something I can't control happens, ask yourself, where's the hidden gift? Where is the positive in this? That's deep.
Very.
Right? Think about it. When something you can't control happens, ask yourself, where is a hidden gift in this? Do you have to control everything in your life? You don't. Where is the positive in it? Take time to think about who and what makes you feel alive and surround yourself with them more. Can you connect with that person today? Even if they can't get on the phone and talk to you, which I prefer actual communication, but if they text, can you do one of those activities this week? And then do this gratitude check. Today, you're grateful for what? Give some affirmations. And here's the final. Do a daily self-care check. Physical, rest and recharge. Find that energy you're looking for. Spiritual, good for the soul. Pampering, treat yourself. I'm taking the dogs to get pampered tomorrow. Spa day for the dogs. The mommy needs a spa day. Emotional, honor your feelings. Social, get out. Quality conversations. Surround yourself with good people.
Yes.
Your household, clean and organize. That will help you feel more centered, right?
Yes.
Personal, maybe spend some time on a hobby. And then mental, learn, read. Reading. One of the things in 75 Hard, which is a program that I've done in the past with clients, is 10 pages every day of a book. 10 pages every day. And so I'm starting Maestro, which I've had sitting here and I haven't read it.
Okay.
So Maestro is my next one. So pick a book that you would like to do. All right, as we wrap up, one more time. On Friday, it's going to be a huge show. I have no idea how many people are going to show up, but I look forward to welcoming you. I look forward to giving you a big hug, shaking your hand, thanking you for being a part of our show, because if you didn't watch, if you didn't share, tell people around the world to watch this and watch positivity and start their day with this. I met a new guy at the gym. His name was Jimmy. He signed in yesterday. I missed him. I'm sorry. He's like, I'll be watching you. Why should I watch the news? Every day I'm telling him, spread the word, by the way. Sally just said, Sally, what was the drink? Before I wrap up, Sally, what was the drink you told us it had the almond butter in it? If she hasn't signed off yet. She said, I love this. Wow, that's very good to think about. When something happens, what is good about it? See, you may not know at that very moment. It may take a year or two for the answer. That's the patience we have to have. If she's able to. So one more time, Friday, directly across from Kirkwood Farmers Market, we are at Christopher's in Kirkwood, and we're going to be talking about dressing the tree, dressing ourselves. You know, I'm a huge fan of Joseph Ribkoff.
Getting ready for the holiday. You know, we're here. It's live. It's happening. And how can you feel the best and have the best holiday yet? Because
you want to you've heard the saying, put your best foot forward. Always. What's your presentation? You can never make a first impression.
And it's so simple. Just, you know, it doesn't matter what others think. It matters how you feel.
Yes.
And just doing that simple thing of just feeling good about yourself and then your home and everything that surrounds.
Amen. All right, Sally. Well, we are going to sign off, but if you want to put she may have signed off already. She pops on and pops off. The recipe of whatever that was with almond butter. I don't, maybe it had coconut. I don't remember, but crazy. So think about your favorite things. Come by, see us on Friday starting at 7 a.m. Again, first 23 people in line are going to get, and I do mean an incredible goodie bag, because more and more and more things are being put in that. You'll be hearing from past guests just quickly, 3-5 minutes in whatever chair we have. It won't be the blue chair, but we'll be in the chair, and just celebrating with you, celebrating what has been and what will be.
Yes.
And each and every one of you. We'll have surprises too, evidently. Each and every one of you, thank you so much again for your part in our show today. And remember to go out, attack the world, be anything you want to be. Don't focus on the negativity, that rhymed, and be kind. God bless you all. Love you.
Have a great day.